Hello and welcome back to our HIP New World Order campaign. In our last episode, we won the de jure war for whichever county it was in here. I think it was Masyaf, which actually means that we now have the entire de jure kingdom of Antioch under our control here, which means in turn that we will probably be granting that independence at some point in the near future. We have, of course, our sister queen on the throne there, so we'll have another independent kingdom ruled by our dynasty down here, which will be pretty nice. And we also have this holy war going on, which is part of our quest to set up another de jure kingdom, if we can grab the whole thing, which is going to take us a while. But we have a little bit of a snag in this one, because one of the holdings in one of these counties is occupied, if I can click on it here, in a separate war by the Bulgarian band, which means that I think we will not gain that holding if we were to peace out right now, so we're going to have to delay this until that war ends, I think. So let's unpause and allow things to happen. We're also helping out Jerusalem against whatever war they have going on versus Brittany here. Gain some free technology from Barcelona, that's always good. And we've been called to arms by Croatia against Serbia. Well, again, I don't think we want to fight Serbia because we have our son lined up to marry the queen non-matrilineally, which means we're going to get our dynasty on the throne there, so we want to not help out Serbia's enemies, basically. We'll decline this. 25 prestige is not a big deal. So, this army from Brittany is in the desert here, so I think we'll be okay to go and attack them. But wait a second, is this army threatening to come and attack my army? Or is there another county in between? Let's see what happens. Oh no, they were going into the same county, okay. Well, we'll let them take attrition there so that the numbers are a bit more favorable. And they seem to be intent on staying there. Our son and chancellor and heir has unfortunately annoyed this duke instead of approving his opinion. That's fine. Seems like he's happy enough anyway. Yeah, we can probably be on speed 4. And that county was converted, that's good. Which I believe means we have the whole of Antioch converted as well. And let's see, I think we don't have any more land we need to convert down here either, so for the moment we can send our chaplain to improve religious relations with the Pope. Okay, so Brittany is no longer suffering attrition here. I think we can probably afford to attack them with advantage of about 4,000 troops on our side. Make sure we have good commanders in charge though, of course. No terrain bonuses or penalties either way. And the king himself is leading one of these flanks. Actually, it's going to be a relatively close battle, it looks like. But I think we're going to win. Yeah, we're going to beat these two flanks. They might take out our left, but we should win overall. We have Pope Leo X, okay. And that's exactly how it turned out. We captured a bishop and a countess and the king. Okay. Great news. That's that war over with then. Maybe we should have ransomed the king while we had the chance. Widespread rumors say that Pope Leo X leads a most wicked lifestyle, quite unsuitable for any priest, and even more so for one in his exalted position. Oh, he's a wicked priest. His personality and habits are very inappropriate for his position, and what's worse, he has been unable to hide them from public view. Okay, so I guess we're going to pray for his eternal soul. I'm not sure what the effects of that are, if any. But the King of Brittany has set up an anti-pope. Not sure if that's because the Pope is so immoral, but it does give everyone a CB on him, I guess. And we have one more sieges down here. I think we're going to be stuck at 99% for a while, because we haven't won a major battle. Yeah, it's going to be there 11 months or so before we can get to 100. That's fine. That little brat Damiana threw up on me while we were dining. We lose 1 prestige, okay. So there's a little army from the Bulgarian band. They still have their occupation of that county. What is the war at? While I'm looking. 87% in favour of the Sultan. I'm not sure if they've made any progress there or not. Just disband our troops here because we're not going to need them, and the fleets. We will take these prisoners. And there is a reasonably large army from the Hasbayids here. I think what I might do actually is see if we can change their mind about going there. If we can sort of herd them into their capital where they can take that occupation back, we might be able to speed things up a bit here. So let's see, that should change his mind about going there, but he is now heading to the capital, okay. We captured an enemy commander, we'll put him in the dungeons, obviously. So I think we have him completely blocked off from going anywhere productive except for his capital. Which is good, hopefully he stays there. He should siege this one back first. I will release all the friendly prisoners, that's fine. And Prince Otto has had a daughter who is quick. Okay. Let's just have a quick check on the elections. Yes, everyone's very much in favor of Otto in both cases. So no problems there. And my grandson is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. Okay, good. He is wroth and proud, which are not really negative, so that's okay. Get this disbanded as well. My son Ruprecht wants a fief of his own. We'll mention a church career. Come on now, you're going to become the king of Serbia. Is that not fief enough for you? He's actually going to be of age in only a few months here. Okay, you improve the opinion of the Pope, that's good. My chief jailer was seduced by my prisoner, the wily Countess Gladys of Ceredion. He took her to his cot where she bashed him on the head with a wine jug and managed to make her escape. Wow, okay. We could throw him in the oubliette, I guess. Seems like a reasonable response. Alright, we are going to keep winning sieges here, but we don't really need them. We're going to get to 100 once our war has been going on for 36 months anyway. Which is 6 months from now. Really just waiting on them to take back the occupation here. Oh no, they're leaving. Why? Come on now. I've been corresponding regularly with my sister Elide, and always make sure to see her whenever I get the chance. It's a harsh world, and family must stick together. So we become close friends, okay. He's just ruined everything. Unless the war ended, nope. He's probably just leaving to go and siege whatever holding the Bulgarian band has, if any. They don't even have a holding, so I guess he is just leaving for no reason. Alright, this is the Queen of Serbia and my son Prince Ruprecht. We will, of course, accept. Why wouldn't we? We arranged this in the first place. We will take prisoners. Yep, more prisoners. And the war's still at 87% there. My grandson Dietmar has a tender and loving soul, trusting everyone in the castle. I fear he will get hurt someday. He can be kind, yeah, that's fine. A large shrine dating back to antiquity has been recently unearthed in Thuringen, made of stone. Its survival a testimony to its strength and sturdiness. As this shrine was found in territory belonging to you, you have a say in what should be done with it. While it is not large enough to be converted into a modern temple, perhaps it might have some other use. So we can use the stones in construction projects, which gives us lower build times and cheaper buildings. Convert it into a modern Catholic shrine for piety. Leave it be for 20 piety, 20 prestige, or allow the commoners to use its stones for their own purpose. In which case we get the using old stones bonus, but for a shorter period of time. And we get lower revolt risk and more diplomacy. Well, the piety and prestige we would get are fairly negligible, so why don't we get the extra diplomacy? And we may as well build some things while we have that bonus. We have plenty of money for it. Was in Thuringen, yes. So I think we'll upgrade keeps where we have the chance. There are some of the more expensive upgrades. Fortunately, it only applies to the capital county, but we could upgrade some other things in our other domain counties as well. I think we'll just upgrade castle towns, if available. No, I guess we're pretty much up to date on castle towns. But I will get a castle started building here, which I was going to do at some point. Since we have been below our domain limit for a while and can definitely afford to rule another castle. My husband asked me for a fief of his own to govern. Now that's just rude. We'll mention a church career. Okay, winning plenty more sieges here. And I have no idea where his army has gone off to. He's not in any other wars. He obviously didn't want to siege my land around here, since he was heading off in this direction, I think. He does have some boats moving around. Is he moving troops that way? Oh, and we died. Okay. Not too unexpected. We were depressed, I suppose, but we did have the family focus giving us extra health. So it's maybe a little surprising. But we are currently Kaiser Otto the Fourth of the Holy Roman Empire. We're an amazingly good character, so hopefully succession should be pretty smooth here. And our heir currently is the King of Bayern. He is of our dynasty. But I think we would prefer to choose one of our children as our heir, because we do have a good one, Dietmar. And speaking of Dietmar, let's actually get him educated by us now, since he was previously being educated by our former character. King Arnold Longshanks. He does have a pretty good name, though. Died of depression. Alright, so we do need to appoint a new Chancellor. And I guess it's going to be our Grand Mayor. Could appoint the Duke of Burgundy here, who is as grumpy with us as he was with our mother. But he's significantly worse than the Grand Mayor, so will do. And we'll probably just send him to go and improve opinion with the Duke of Burgundy. Okay, we need to nominate our successor, so we will start trying to elect Dietmar already. Though people may not want to vote for a child, we'll see. Nominate him in the kingdom as well, of course. And we need to pick a focus for our character. Well, I do like the stewardship focuses. Why don't we focus on rulership? For at least a few years here. And we do stand to lose title and succession, but we'll see what actually happens once people start casting their votes. And let's take the ambition to become a skilled fighter, why not? We're a trained fighter right now, so do have some room for improvement there. The Duke of Limburg is apparently being voted for. Queen of Jerusalem is inheriting something. Call to arms from Serbia. That we will accept. Though if they're just fighting Croatia, they shouldn't have too much trouble. So it looks like Dietmar has no competition for the kingdom. Oh, and actually he is in line for the empire now too, so I think things are going to be okay there. And we are being offered peace by the Hasbaids, but again, we are probably going to want to decline this until this thing gets sorted out. And we'll of course keep an eye on our factions in case anybody is unhappy with us. Kind of expect that some of them will be. Lower Crown Authority faction is getting a little bit big there. So we should be able to bribe the Queen here for only 20 gold, okay. Hopefully we'll get her out of that faction at least. We have the King of Schwaben in the faction also. He wants a lot more gold, but I think we can afford that. That should hopefully take care of a pretty sizable portion of this faction. Come on, at 82 you should surely get out of there. Well, it's no longer dangerous at least. I suppose we'll bribe the Count here as well. Give him an honorary title. I guess we'll give an honorary title to the King of Schwaben as well. High Almoner. See if that gets him out of there. And it did, okay. The Count of Utrecht would get out as well, I would be very happy. Apparently not. But I don't think we're going to have any major faction problems here. So we'll keep declining your offer. until this ends. Still at 87%, so I guess he's stalled and is not going to be making progress. I guess we'll just have to hope that they white piece it sometime, or else we could just end the war and deal with not having the top holding here, which would be annoying. Anyway, we'll decide next time because we're out of time for the moment, so thanks for watching and join me again then.